and I used ketchup, and like I had my, like, dragged my brother's dead body around. I actually started in stand-up when I was 19 years old. I would have to like wait outside of the club, be escorted in to do my set, and then be escorted out because I wasn't legal yet. And I got really frustrated with doing the stand-up scene in Los Angeles because you're doing jokes in like a laundromat and people are just trying to like fold and not like make any eye contact with you, or you're trying to do jokes in a coffee shop and people are very annoyed. And so I loved the idea that you could make content at home and put it up on the internet, and people who actually wanted to watch you would watch you and you'd get valid feedback right away. So I sort of just fell into it out of being frustrated with another art form. The first video I ever made was a parody video of Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis, and I made it Bleeding Blood. And I used ketchup, and like I had my, like, dragged my brother's dead body around like the house. It was just really bad, like a really awful song parody. It was this sort of faux beauty makeup tutorial where I would put on eyeshadow and be like, put on your kindness and your optimism. And it was one of the first video ideas I'd ever had, but I was like, that's dumb, I shouldn't make it. But 4 years down the line, I had no ideas, so I was like, whatever, I'll just do that stupid video and like, I'll just fill a week. And of course it blew up and it was like one of my most viewed videos of all time. So I was like, I don't know anything. With all the crazy Twitter stuff that's happening, I've downloaded a program that will delete all tweets that are over a year old. Because I do believe, like, cultural times are changing so much, and what's okay to joke about now is not going to be okay to joke about 5 years in the future. You don't want that stuff coming back to haunt you, and it's taken out of a cultural context. I was doing this podcast with a boyfriend, and this one commenter wrote this like long paragraph about how he thought I was in an abusive relationship based on our body language and the way that my boyfriend was talking to me, and like the disrespect and like the very subtle signs of emotional manipulation. And like when I read that, I was like, oh. And like it actually prompted me to like go to therapy and talk about my relationship and be like, am I in an abusive relationship? Like, is this manipulation? And it helped me get out of it. And so I don't know who that guy is. I don't know where he is now, but he's the reason I realized like I'm with a narcissist and I should not be. Social media has definitely made me more aware. I'm not as ignorant as I was. You know, like back in 2012, it was okay to say gay as a synonymous with lame, or make jokes in just an insensitive way that didn't include the LGBT community. And so I think it's forced me to kind of realize like, hey, you want to be inclusive. You have to be the change you want to see in the world. You do have like influence over a certain amount of people. And if you want to breed really good change in any community, then you have to sort of breed that in yourself first.